Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna Ezrins. I work in luxury fashion and I believe that fashion has the power to change your story. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about spring trends. I don't know where you guys live, but where I live, the sun is coming out, it's getting a little bit warmer. I'm just ready to refresh my wardrobe. So being in the fashion industry, I did the research for you and I'm gonna be talking about all the trends that we saw during the spring summer 24 runway shows and some of the trends that I'm gonna be taking into my closet for the next season. So if you're interested in this video, please keep watching. So for me, one thing that's super important in my spring wardrobe and something that I'm gonna be shopping for are accessories. I just feel like they make such an impact into your wardrobe. So I'm really excited to see what styles that I could bring into my closet. I think one key thing that I took away from the spring summer 24 runway shows are structured bags, and you see them from Alaya, from The Row, from YSL, from Gucci. And last season we saw slouchy oversized bag, which I still very much love, but I think now we're moving into the direction of something that's a little bit more structural and sturdy. So if it's a really cool square, rectangle, I think something that's just a little bit more of a shape is something that's definitely coming back in style. Alaya has been such a standout brand for me, and I am so in love with this teckle bag that they came out with. It comes in so many different colorways, and I'm obsessed with the shape, with the elongated, structured handles, and just the rectangle shape. I just feel like it feels so fresh and so different from what we're seeing from other brands. So I'm super excited to bring this into my closet. It is a hefty price, I have to say, but I think it's worth the investment. So the second trend that I know is going to be huge this spring is sex appeal. We are seeing so much mesh material and just see-through material, backless, off the shoulder. And I feel like this trend has never really gone away, but I think we are just pushing it a little more. I mean, obviously you're seeing more than just cleavage these days. You can see a little bit of nipple, and I'm not against it. I feel like there's ways that you could do it to make it look very classy and fashion forward, and this is something that I'm definitely going to bring into my wardrobe. Definitely not the nipple exposure. That's not my style particularly, but I do think this idea of bringing in mesh so you could see a little bit more of the outline of the body is something that I'm going to explore. And it doesn't necessarily have to be just clothing. We're seeing it in also footwear as well, and also bags. I just feel like it's so interesting and gives this sense of reveal and mystery that I really love. So I think it could be very interesting. I also think pantyhose, and I had mentioned this in my fall trends video, but I think this is also going to be trickled down into spring. These pantyhose coming back, and again plays into this like mesh see-through trend that we've been seeing all over the runway. So I'm definitely excited to kind of bring in some hints of that sex appeal into my closet. The next trend that I wanted to talk about is we are still very much, the next trend is something that we definitely saw in fall and winter, and it's trickled into spring, but in a more fresher approach. So we saw a lot of opulence in past seasons. So that means fur, rhinestones, jewels, and we're still going to be seeing that. But I think what a lot of the designers have done is given a more juxtaposition with simplicity. So you have that balance of rhinestones styled with a t-shirt, or you have something that's like a jean jacket with a fur collar, like something that kind of mixes the opulence with the simplicity to create just this really fresh, more dressing up casually that I really, really enjoy. So I think this is definitely something. We saw it on the runway with Jill Sander. I feel like they always do a really good job in mixing metals with more casual fabrics, or you know, pairing a rhinestone earring, really huge costume jewelry with something that's super minimal and simple. So I think that's definitely an approach that I'm definitely going to be taking into my spring wardrobe, you know, pairing a nice statement earring with a t-shirt, wearing more of a baggy jean with something that's a little bit more structured or something. Or also what I had purchased, oh, should I get it? I'll show it to you guys. But I had purchased last season the Kate fur heels with a little bit of a chain, and I just think that paired with a jean or just something that's a little bit more simple is going to be a really, really nice high contrast. What I've been hearing a lot from just the people that I follow is the idea of having high contrast, So being able to mix two different styles and having that bit of a, what's the word? Having that bit of just, the word is contrast. So having that bit of opposites attracting to create a more powerful and interesting look is definitely something that I'm going to be keeping in mind as I style myself. So I would definitely recommend you try it in your wardrobe because it's very simple. Everyone has something that, you know, we reserve for more of those like fancier, elegant nights. So why don't we wear that day to day and kind of mix it in with the things that we wear casually all the time. So I'm definitely going to be tapping into that trend for spring. The next trend that I want to talk about is patent leather accessories. I have always loved patent just because I love the glossiness that it has. I always love dressing up. I feel like if I were to choose whether to dress casually or whether to dress up, I'm definitely taking the opportunity to dress up. I just feel like I look better when things are just a little bit more elevated. So I love patent, especially love black patent because it just makes everything feel a little bit more extra, which is nice. And someone who wears a lot of neutral colors, a lot of black, I just prefer having that high gloss as a, not really a texture, but it kind of is a texture, right? But something that catches your eye right away is that patent. So I recently purchased a Kate skirt, which I'll be wearing for spring. There's also a lot of handbags that have come out. There's a lot of shoes in patent that we've seen down the runway. So I'm super excited about this trend as well. I mean, like, I keep on saying super excited, but I tailored this list because this is what I'm going to be implementing into my closet. So that's why I'm very excited about the things that I've chosen. Obviously, there's a lot of other ones out there, but I'm just like, I wanted to provide a curated list of things that just I find to be something amazing and interesting to add into your wardrobe for spring. Last trend that I wanted to mention is this sense of femininity. I feel like for the past, I want to say years, we have been stressing this idea of bringing in masculine silhouettes, making it more oversized, making it feel a little bit more boxy, which has been great and it feels really cool. But I think this season is when we really saw more of the feminine touch come to play as it pertains to clothing specifically. Things that feel a little bit more delicate, that's tailored to a woman's shape and body type. I think also something that was very interesting that I saw from the row is this Parisian sense of femininity. So it's more of a mix. It's not really like the girly frills and florals and pinks. Like, that's not the feminine look that is what I saw. It was more so like Parisian, New York, all black, but a pencil skirt, or just a shape like a peplum silhouette. That's definitely something that I saw all through the runway, and I'm excited to see on people next season. So that's it. Those are all the trends that I'll be incorporating into my wardrobe this spring season. I hope you really like this video. Please leave a comment down below on some of the trends that you'll be implementing in your wardrobe. I would love to know, and I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time.